The Lord
If you say a
works.
mysterious way, so help me, I will kick your ass.
Hey guys, it's Bob Wess. Welcome back to this Destiel dissection. I wanted to sort of check in and update now that I've had some time to sort through my thoughts and, everything again. Starting with my opinions on Despair, video 15, as some of you will recall, was somewhat frustrated. But now that I've had some time to think about it, I am really glad it happened, even with how thoroughly they dropped the ball in it afterwards. I would rather have this piece, even if we couldn't get follow-up. It's important, and I am glad it happened. So, I guess, basically, I was right about the thing I said towards the beginning of the series, that I just needed to get all my thoughts out there and vent my frustrations, and it really did help. I feel pretty calm about the whole thing now. Doesn't hurt that there's a bunch of fan content out there, including ones I've made myself. Now, mostly, I just wish it wasn't being discussed at conventions, honestly. Just because it's never going to change. The only thing that happened canonically was Cass admitted romantic feelings for Dean, so most likely, contractually, that's all they're ever going to be able to agree to, meaning they aren't going to be allowed to talk about Dean's feelings one way or the other. Of course, some cast members seem willing to make a mess of even that, but I've made a whole video on that as well. Given that Misha has given us his thoughts on a love confession, Jensen is unlikely to be able to get into it very much, and Jared really shouldn't talk about it at all. I personally just wish it would stop coming up, at least until everything cools down a bit. It's just giving fuel to the homophobes, and I'd like to finally unmute my supernatural topic on Twitter without seeing a pile of gay hate. Going back to the studio's decision, obviously I would have liked to see Dean admit he was bisexual. Well, obviously I'd like to have him admit Cass's love was reciprocated, but I am doubling down on the fact that I would have been satisfied if Dean was shown to be mourning him in any meaningful way in the last 2 episodes. Not just a couple of throwaway lines, but actually taking a second to maybe look at that cowboy picture or talk to Sam. It doesn't feel like it would have been too much to ask. Or alternatively, part of the kill Chuck could have involved the empty and by extension a Cass rescue or some shit. We just need the closure of Dean actually seeing Cass out of the empty or whatever, and regardless of an on-screen reciprocation, a hug or something, just so we know it was not going to be like Dean runs away because Cass said I love you and things could be okay. So that's sort of where I am right now with this. It's crazy to have a show that lasted 15 years and a year after it's done, its fandom is still active and talking about this and repeatedly trending on Twitter for this. Maybe on Tumblr too. Does Tumblr have trends? I have still never fucked with Tumblr. But anyway, this was a really wild ride, and it is impressive, the arc that they went through.
Who are you?
I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition. We will all be hunted. We'll all be killed.
If there was anything worth dying for, this is it.
I gave everything for you. This is what you give to me.
What happened to you, Cass? You used to be human, or at least like one.
I'm at war.
We didn't part friends, Dean.
So what?
I need you.
Have you heard my prayers? I've been praying to you all night.
Dean, Metatron, he took my grace.
You can't stay. Now look at you, all suited up and back in the game. Guess you just gave up an entire army for one guy. Not exactly a role model.
That's not true.
Jane,
Hey, okay.
I love all of you.
We've lost everything. And now you're gonna bring him back.
And what about Cass?
What about Cass?
He manipulated him. He made him promises, said paradise on earth.
And Cass bought it.
And you know what that got him? It got him dead. Now you might be able to forget about that, but I can't.
I'm not gonna beg. Okay, if it's my time, it's my time.
You really believe that?
You wanted it.
We got Cass back. That's a pretty damn big win.
You asked, what about all of this is real? We are. Something went wrong. You know this. Something always goes wrong.
Yeah, why is that something always seem to be you?
I left, but you didn't stop me.
And I forgive you. Of course I forgive you.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is. I love you.
And that's that. I'm planning to do a full Destiel watch through with you guys, like live and on Zoom. I'm going to do it probably twice, once with live commentary and once without, and at 2 different times to let people have a chance to really jump in there. Anyway, like and subscribe, and if you'd like to hear full episode commentary, take a look at my Patreon, and other links of mine are below in the description. I'll see y'all next time.